Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. And today it's time for Sunday stamping. Sunday stamping at 6 in Scotland. Yeah. Okay, so if you're here, say hello. It's quite chilly here in Scotland today, so the fire's on. You can come and get a seat by the fire, and I'll need to do something about the glare. Let's just move that. Hi Joanna, how are you? I'm just trying to sort things here. There's a bit of a lag that I didn't used to get a lag with YouTube. Okay, so I've decided to have a go at Joseph's coat technique. I've seen a lot of people doing with the leaves, a lot of people doing the baby wipe technique. So every year when we get a new leaf stamp set, I always have a go at Joseph's coat technique. So if you're not familiar with that, stay here. And hello Gail from New Hampshire, welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, as I say, the fire's on. I've got a cup of coffee. Hope you've all got something to cozy up with. It's been a beautiful autumn day here and I've been really enjoying, I've been in my sister-in-law's brand new, well, and brother-in-law's brand new garden. They've just moved house and they've got some really mature trees, so it's fantastic. So in you come, in you come. So hi Joanna, hi Gail, hi Alison, hi Jan, and hi Barry, hi John Slanicky. Is that a guy or a lady watching? Not that it matters at all, but I'm not sure. I think I've seen you in another group. I've been to Chicago, so yeah. Hello Ruth, and you come. Deepest, darkest, dampest Lancashire. Have you got some wet weather there, have you? Oh no. We've actually had sun and a dry day today. So I'm just here to play. You are a gent, John, that's absolutely fine, that's great. So are you a crafter, a card maker? Are you in the UK? You're more than welcome anyway. In you come. So, okay. It's just we sometimes get people come in with another family member's YouTube, and that's why I was checking. Right, so let's just, oh, you've got pouring with rain there. Right, so I've taken the 3 leaves from this stamp set, the 3 main leaves. I'm probably not going to use the rest of the stamps, although they're delicious, they're fantastic. This is a super set. I love this sort of blobbly and the splatter stamp. It's just gorgeous, and the wood grain. And these tiny wee leaves, they're super too. But I think today we're just probably going to just use the 3 big leaves. And the idea, if you're not familiar with Joseph's coat technique, it's fun and it's messy. But I'll just tell you now, I do have plans for a bath later on, and that's a good day to do Joseph's coat. So I'm going to I've got cherry cobbler, Cajun craze, crushed curry and old olive out. I think we'll maybe just we'll see how this goes anyway. Hello Valerie, in you come. That's great, John. We're glad to have you here. We really are. Oh, crafters, welcome here. Because actually, even if you're not a card maker, sometimes the techniques that we share are suitable for other crafts. And I'm not bothering about blobs and blotches here. I just want a decent amount of colour. I've kind of paired up some old brushes. I do have our beautiful Stampin' Up! Brushes too. Yeah. Just remember to use the right brush on the right And then just blending the colours in together, your blobs. Probably should do 3 blobs of each colour, but I wasn't kind of thinking there. Let's do another one of these about here. So if you observe the colours of the leaves in your area and then just use that. Oh, hi Chris, good to see you. Mindy, and you come. If I've missed, oh Wendy, I missed you coming in there as well. And you all come. It's messy inky time. It's, yeah, in fact, you know what, I'm going to take my good jumper off. Don't worry, I've got an old top underneath. Excuse me a moment. Because this is going to get messy, I know it is. So guys, once you've finished watching this, Barry and Jay are on. I know it is for crushed curry. Do you know what it might be though? Don't panic about that, Barry. It might be that I've had another yellow on this brush, because I'm not one for cleaning the brushes too often. So you'll see that my old olive. So I'm really not too concerned about this because of this, you know what I'm doing here. I've no idea what colours I used before, so and sometimes they mix, but that's okay. The colour doesn't, in fact some colours are better when they're not pure. They're just mixed up. And then, because you do get a fair, you know, the greens are still there in the leaves, but it is turning. I think this has had like an orange or something on before, probably pumpkin pie. But that's okay, because that's an autumn colour too. Yeah, I think it might be that, I think I might have used this brush previously for Mango Melody. You never know with me. I'm a mucky pup. And then some. Oh, hi Karen, and you come. Your ink might be fine. I haven't rushed to re-ink, because if you're using any of these distinctive stamps, this is a good way to play before you use distinctive stamps, because you're kind of taking any excess ink away. So let's get some Cajun Craze. Do you know what? This is a lovely colour. It used to be my nemesis. Absolutely, this didn't know what to do with it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it because I was a bit scared of it. And it's actually a lovely colour. So what else will we have? A bit more cherry cobbler we've got here as well, so we'll get a bit more of it in. Who knows how this will turn out. Right, that's it. Just cover your piece of paper, your bit of basic white, with colour, autumn colours. If you've not seen this done before, you might be thinking, gosh, what is she going to do with that? So everybody, the fire's on, there's hot drinks on the table. Get yourself a drink. And I think the shortbread and some cut and come game cake there. Just have what you fancy. And just chill. I'm going to take my heat gun for a minute and just make sure this is dried off, because I'm going to emboss on it. Right, I think I started to say something and then didn't finish it. So when I'm done, my Tuso crafts are live on a Sunday night. And also at 7 o'clock this evening, my team video hop goes live at 7 o'clock tonight as well. So it's kind of lots happening all at once here. Oh, you enjoy that gin and tonic, Alison. Right, so we've got a colourful piece of paper here. I'm going to use my embossing buddy. And I'm just all over this because I don't know where I'm going to stamp and how this is going to pan out. And you're going to be horrified with me at the end of this. But hey, let's go. So we're going to stamp with all the leaves and our Versamark. And I'm just going to see how it all goes. So I'm going to be as random as I can. But as you all know, random is very difficult to do. It won't actually matter if the leaves overlap each other because that's what happens in real life. And these ones I'm doing, everything's going to be embossed with clear embossing powder. Another one of these and then we'll take something else. I'm saying it doesn't matter if they overlap. That's my get out of jail clause because I can't actually see very well where I've been and where I haven't been. Alright, let's do some of these ones then. Let's just put the whole one on. Again, I know I say this almost every video, this could go horribly wrong because I haven't practiced. I've been out today, not had a practice, and it was really just the being out thinking, I want to do more with leaves. I'm not done with these gorgeous leaves yet. Now we'll take this big one. Oh, hi Helen. No, the party's just started really. At 6 o'clock I tried to come on a Sunday. Let's see, I'm not seeing where I am here. Like, let's go on about there. Need something else up in this corner. And there's not much happening up there. I'll do it that way. So I'm tilting it so that I can see. Right, so I need a bit more coming in from there. So who loves autumn leaves? Who loves scrunching through the leaves, I mean. There's nothing better than finding a pile of dry leaves that are all crunchy, and I call that scrunching. Scrunching through the leaves. I have no idea if that's a real word or not, but it's what I do. Right, I think we've got a few leaves on there. I'm not quite sure of my composition going on here, but you know what, doesn't matter. Right, so that, I need a scrap of paper. I've got a sheet of this. Just making sure there's nothing, I've not written anything on there that's important to anyone else. Yeah, that's it, Joanna. They are favourite activities, both of them, walking in fresh snow. I love it. Yeah, some trees are still green and some are yours all still green, Joanna. Well, and I know that anyone watching from Australia and New Zealand, you're over autumn long ago. You guys are, hopefully your trees are greening up and you're coming into spring and summer. So this is the clear embossing powder, of which I'm obviously needing a new tub. Not a lot in there. Oh, yours are turned red. Wow, that's cool. Now remember, I did embossing the other day and it all went wrong. I do have a few bits here that I don't want, and do I know where my wee brush is? Let's just hope I don't have a problem like I had the other day. Just any bits where it, It might be if I've pressed too hard with my stamp and I caused a halo, but that's okay. I think that's all right at that. Yeah, that'll do. Right, let's put this away in the pot and then we'll get the heat gun out. So if you do have sensitive hearing and you want to put the volume down just for a few minutes, then I won't be, because I won't even know. Right, I'm going to try holding this with my tweezers so I don't burn my fingers. I don't know how much of this you'll see, but it will be done in a moment or two. There we go. It'll disappear for you and just go shiny. Just have a wee check over. Right, of course I've now warped my paper. Alright, with the heat. But just let that cool a minute. And then I'm going to just horrify some of you, because I am now going to get my mental pad. Hi Cheryl. And you come, everyone budge up and let Cheryl in by the fire. Okay, you ready for this? I just take my pad and I go like that. There are people who just can't handle this. Can you not handle this, Helen? So messy. I'm not too happy with this bit here, but other than that. So I think actually, and then I just take my microfiber cloth. Your kitchen paper does the same, but I'm trying to not use too many disposable product things. Look, when you buff that up. You don't do messy, Helena. Well, I'll do it and you can just watch messy and then you don't have to. What do you think of that though? Do you like the look of it though? It is magic, isn't it? And it's fine. Will we do another one and then we'll make them up into cards? Have we got time? Okay, we've got plenty of time. You don't do messy either, Jan. Oh, it does look amazing. Shall we go again? Will we just stick with those 4 colours? Because I think they worked okay, didn't they? And they will get darker because of... Yeah, I rather like it. Right, so we'll take another piece. Okay, we'll just stick with the same colours because they worked. You'll never get to the same, never ever. And you might have seen other people do, yeah, it's gorgeous leaves we're using, and they truly are gorgeous. Yep. So I'm picking up, this is crushed curry I've got here. Now I think actually what I need to do is I need to take this paper off. I'll turn it over simply because I don't want that black to mix in with the colours that I'm using. And I can see the possibility there, so let's just turn it over. Because paper has two sides, right? Can you believe that we took a piece of white paper like that and made it look like that? It's cool, eh? Yeah, I just love leaves too. I love autumn, or fall as some of you call it. I don't know if I'll be able to do like smaller blobs this time. And which one did we use for the green? See, I've mixed them up. I don't know which one's which. That one's green. That one looks more cherry, and that one looks more Cajun craze. That's yellow. Let's not mix them too much. Right, so let's get a bit more olive in this time, because you know a lot of the leaves are not completely gone, are they? Lots of bits of green still about. It's early autumn really. So I've been collecting some chestnuts as well today, like from the horse chestnut tree. For who else has plays conkers with? Did anyone else play conkers when they were children? Yeah, you could use gloves if you need to, Jan. If you have to. I don't even use gloves when I'm gardening, so I don't have the same respect for my hands as other people do, obviously. Let's get some. I mean, you could change up the colours, but I'm just thinking, why would I? Because those ones look so gorgeous. Get some red in. Cherry cobbler's a good autumn red, isn't it? It's good, rich. I think the Regals kind of work really well for this. And you know, it doesn't matter, you blend it in a bit as well. And I think, you know, all the blotchiness adds to the look when we're done. Just fill the gaps up. It really doesn't matter, it's all about random. Maybe just go in here with this yellow bit stronger. It just was a bit of white showing through there, which I don't want white in there. Right, I think we're done. Kids love doing this as well, and the magic is just fab for them. Hello Sue, in you come. In you come. Come and get a seat by the fire and a drink, whatever you want. Everything that you can imagine's on that table. The only limits are your imagination. Yeah, so there's my colours. My Regals are Old Olive, Cajun Craze, Crushed Curry and Cherry Cobbler. I've just given it a wee heat blast just to make sure that the ink's completely dried off. our embossing buddy. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Oh, and you come, Diane. Everybody budge up, let Diane in by the fire. Somebody get her a drink. Right, so we've done the embossing body, so I don't want to put my fingers on it. This time I think I like the big leaves, so I might just, I don't know, to just do big leaves on their own from this one. What do you think? These are kind of like maple leaves, aren't they? Kind of like them. Have you not tried Joseph's coat? Oh, it's good fun. Oh, were you indeed, Sue? Wow. Oh, I did write down the names of most people in some of the groups. Was that at backstage? Well, thank you for coming and seeing what was happening here. Just trying to see where I've stamped and where I haven't. Right, we need one there. I think we'll just stick with this one leaf actually, because I just think give us a different look again. See where else we just maybe a wee bit of a tip here would be good. Right, we'll leave it at that because then I'll spoil it if I overdo it. I know some people call me Jan, some people call me Jazz, some people call me Janice. I really don't mind, but not too many people use Jan, but I'm not worried by it. Right. My dad used to call me Ginny Lou. But my nickname was Jazz when I was growing up at school, and then that's where the JazzleDazzle came from. It sort of came from that. So what is it I need to do now? Oh yeah, clear powder. I forgot what the next step was. Only your mum called you Janice. Yeah. Well, when I was naughty, I got my full name. It was Janice Ann. Ann is my middle name. So if I was naughty, that would be, if that name was used, the whole thing, then I knew I was in trouble for something. You couldn't imagine me being in trouble, could you? Right, I'll use this bit of paper. I'm just making sure that the embossing powder is where we want it. I've done a few halos, but we'll deal with that in a moment. Let's put the powder back in the tub, and I need to order clear embossing powder. I'm very short of that by the looks of it. And if I miss the tub, I'll be even shorter of it. I got most of it in the tub. I should have Alexa through here, and then I could, when I'm crafting, when I realise what I'm running out of, she could be making my list. So I'm just taking the wee water dry brush and just brushing off any bits that are in places. I don't know if you can see. I did do a couple of stamping halos. think that's done. I think we're all right, because this does have some kind of wee splatters coming off. Right, so we'll get the heat gun again. Are you ready? And then we'll make these into cards. Suey Dooey! That's funny, Wendy. Forgot the tweezers this time. Okay. Oh, I've got embossing powder. I don't like the texture of it, I have to say, when it's running about there. Right. Oh, looks lovely, doesn't it? Are you ready for this? Helen, close your eyes. I know, do you know what wows me every time? I've probably used embossing powder for the best part of 10 years now, and every single time it wows me. Are you ready for this? Close your eyes, Helen. In fact, I'll bring back the old bit of paper to do that on. I know, there's another sheet up. You ready? Here we go. Hi, Beverly. Or Bev. Oh, it's great to get messy. Great to get messy. It's kind of almost as satisfying as making mud pies. Not sure if there's enough black here. It's a bit weird. Right, and then you just take a soft cloth. Kitchen paper does the same job, but I just use my microfiber, and then just polish up your leaves. And it just, the clear embossing resists the black. It just lies wet on the top of it. So once you just take that black away, something not quite right here. I'm just going to add another wee bit of extra black here. Hello, Carol, and you come. Is there room for Carol by the fire there? Is there a seat for her? There we go. I know, I'm just so chuffed with it. I'll need to clean the hands off a wee bit. I think I might have a baby wipe or something that might help a bit here. Have I? They're never there when you need them, eh? They hang about until you need them and then they've disappeared. Oh well. Right, so that's our two pieces, and what I'm going to do now is chop them, because then at least I can get 4 cards. Okay, Diane, I've not got, I mean, life's too short for messing about like that, for goodness sake. So these are set 14.4, so we'll just go, well, we just cut them to 7, I think. What's the width here? 10.1. We'll cut it to 10. Oh, well, that's... I did take it off, it just... Where did it go? Oh, well. And then... What did I say that was? 14.4. We could just chop it, I don't know. We'll just chop it at 7. 7 by 10. Because there's a bit that I'm not too keen on at the end of this bit. Right. And we'll do the same here. Is this? I keep thinking out loud. It's so short of 10. I think it's close enough to 10 by 7. Okay, let me just get some card. And some. You probably could, Jess. You experiment and see what works for you. I just find that when you use the black, it just pops it so much. It's just going to make some card bases and see where we go with this. Yeah, just experiment, and then please, if you haven't already joined my, pardon me, Jazzle Dazzle and Friends craft share group on Facebook, please do, and please share what you do, what you make of this technique. I'm looking to see if I have any, what am I going to, as usual I've not prepped, we're not prepped for this at all. I've not got gold there. Oh well, that was an idea that can't work. I've not got it. I don't know whether to actually just layer these onto black. Let's see. I think actually it will work. I'm just going to layer onto black. If you just give me a momento. Whoops, whoopsie-daisy. Inika, you fine? We're just making up cards. We've been doing Joseph's quote. You can always watch the technique on the replay. And we'll do some tone on tone stamping, I think, for our card bases to break that up as well. Whoops, 7.5. You do know the technique, well that's fine. There's a few people in here who haven't actually seen it before. Could get away with that. No, it's not wide enough. Right, 1, 2, 3. Have we got another scrap of black hanging about here? Yep. It's a big one, but it'll do. And these are the kind of cards that I don't put a sentiment on at the moment. I will do that later. So I've got them ready to layer up. 2, 3, 4. But I'm just, while I've got my inks out, where's my stamp set gone? Here it is. I've probably already done this, but do you know, a bit of repetition doesn't do any harm. So we'll do a bit of texture on the card base and do some tone on tone. I don't know how it works on the cherry cobbler, but if you don't try, you don't know. So I'm using this splattery stamp here. Don't need to worry about the middle because I'm a bit addicted to tone on tone, so if you've got a bit bored with me doing that, I'm sorry, but it just is. It is what it is. Then that's just me. Will we use this one or the wood? Desk's a mess, but what's new? That's the thing about Joseph's coat and the other one, the Black Magic, these techniques, and the baby wipe technique as well, that I've certainly seen Stampin' Star Creations doing that recently, and it was beautiful. So then just use this wee, quite like this one better actually, it's a bit finer. But obviously it takes a bit longer because it is that bit finer. So we're nearly done. We're just sorting our card bases a bit. I don't know quite what's going to be covered up and what's not. And then the cherry cobbler one. I don't remember if I've ever done tone on tone stamping on cherry cobbler. But the only one way to find out. I'll need to clean up my chamois here. Clean the crushed curry off. Close this. And what do you think? Would you think cherry cobbler will be successful for tone on tone? Right, this one will be the quickest one, won't it? Certainly gives texture. Wow. You might like it, you might not like it. Like I say, until you try, you don't know. There, that one. Oh, hi Karen. We're just finishing off, but yeah, I think you're going to be wowed by what with me. You'll see in a moment what we did with the Joseph's coat. We use regals, so it's, yeah. It's taking a while. This will take longer because it's a smaller stamp, but. I want it full strength as well. So I actually think it'd be just a bit of a waste any other way. Right, that'll put them out the way. Look at the hands, Karen, you'll know I've been getting messy. Right, let's layer these up and see. I'm not overthinking it. I didn't think it might work better on Old Olive and it might work. I just grabbed two colours that I had to make the card bases, because the thing I have confidence with are Stampin' Up's colours. They all work together, whatever you choose. They're always great. I'm just... Actually, yeah, I should work a wee bit smarter here. Yeah, it just lifts it all a wee bit, doesn't it? Just... I love colour on black. It's just I've always liked to. I remember really admiring a piece of Florentine embroidery and the background colour was black and then bright colours on it. Love, 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 love. Right, oh. Right, I'm just going to get us a nice clean piece of papier for finishing off on. Right, so just take these, again, flat cards that can go in the post. Obviously, because they're dark colours, I will have to line them inside, but I won't bore you with that bit. And we're running short on time, I think, here. Yeah, it's 10 to 7. At 7 o'clock, Team Jazzle Dazzle Blog Hop goes live. There's only a few, well, might even only be 2 of us this month, but we're kind of, I'm not sure if there's 2 taking part or 3 of us. Should be 3, so if there's only 2 to start off with, there'll be 3 very soon, I think. But I still thought it was worth doing, you know. It's just a wee team I have, and not everybody does videos. So. Just make them up and then I'll let you have a proper look. I'm liking them. I'm particularly liking the crushed curry card bases. I think autumn is crushed curry's moment. I've not laboured or overthought which way up these go or anything like that. If I do need a sentiment, I will look for the bits that maybe are a bit poorer on the stamping, and then that will go there. But there we go. There we have it. The lid on the glue so it doesn't dry up. There we go. So, well, that's clever as well, because I've managed to do the 2 different pieces. So these are from the sheet that I did that have all 3 leaves on, and this side are the ones that have just got this acer type, maple sycamore type leaf. So what do you think? I'm liking them. So which one do you like best? Let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Which's your favourite? I'm just liking 4 best. And it's just so random with the colours, you just don't know. And that's the way autumn leaves are, aren't they? Just I've no idea, Mindy, why YouTube decided to hold your comment for review. You just gave me some hearts. Thank you for the love. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up on the way out on under the video. That would be fab. Oh, you like them all, Diane. Oh, hi, Amanda. I didn't see you earlier on. I hope I've not missed anyone. Darlene, I don't think I said hi to you either. Some of you are just owning up to being here, I think. You like the top right one. Okay. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Whatever you've got left to do. You don't have to decide, it's okay. Sometimes making a decision's just too much effort. For me anyway. Anyway, thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope some of you will go away and try. If you haven't done that, it's dead easy. And don't be scared if it's just a bit of paper. And the ink washes off your hands. But if you're like Jan, you can use gloves. That's not an issue. So thanks everybody for coming and chatting and sharing the fireside with us. Love you all. Oh, Sue. Not to worry. Oh, thanks, Chris. Number 4 for you. Yeah, just watch from the beginning and then have a go. Enjoy. And Team Jazzle Dazzle Video Hop is starting at 7, and so will the Crafts. Barry and Jay. Barry was in earlier. He'll be away getting ready to start their live now. So yeah, loads to watch on Sunday evening on YouTube. Take care, crafters. Bye. You're very welcome, John. Thank you for coming in and supporting.